I guess we should do some spring cleaning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. To the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's do one more. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Cross. Knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. 1, 2. Center. Tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Down. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center, hands up. Pull in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Center, turn. Stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. Switch. Switch. Center. Okay, we'll shake it out. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands at waist, shoulder roll. Reverse. And center. Okay, press, release, exhale, inhale. And stop. Deep breathing. Inhale. Okay, wrist. Reverse. And Sana. Palms down. Bigger circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Side to side. Okay, center, lift. Okay, insert needle. And center. Switch. And center. Okay, shake it out. Leg swing. Switch. Okay, center. Side to side. Switch. and Sana. Shake it out. Hands up, pull in, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, silk reeling. Switch. Okay, Sana, cross, open and close. Switch. Okay, Sarah. Circular movements. And Sarah. Okay, low hoop. Okay, shoulder height. Elbows down. Palms down. Extend. Okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, center, cloud hands. Okay, we'll start to add the feet. Step up, toe heel, heel pivot, toe heel, heel pivot, toe heel, heel pivot, step out. Okay, let's go back the other way. Switch to hands. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. So it's toe. Once the heel touches, you can pivot. Go back. Oh, sorry. Heel, heel, toe heel, toe heel, going back, toe heel, going back. Toe heel, going back, switch to hands. And back to center. Okay. Feet shoulder width, carry tiger to the mountain. Okay, Sana, infinity sign. Okay, Sana, form the fist. Okay, strum the lute, palms together, separate the hands, turn the torso slightly, 45 degrees when you're ready. Sometimes the waist doesn't free up. Turn, draw the bow. Okay, scoop down, spread your feet, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so let's do the linear form a few times first. We'll do the sections. Ready? Start preparation. Okay, we're going to shift. Press forward. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Stalk flaps wings. And pause. Okay? So even though you know the form, it's just little nuances. When you go through the movements, as your body identifies with the final positions, then your body will start to learn, right? And it starts to build that sequential muscle memory. Okay, just this. In the beginning you learn it, you get to this position. But here's half of this, holding the ball, right? When you go into this position and you lower, in this the other half, you have to hold the ball position. Then you have to transition to the slant. So you relax the shoulders. Then you open for diagonal flying. You shift the weight, move to center, press forward, shift, step up, raise the hand right through center, bend from the waist, stalk flaps wings, and relax. Okay, so then you would do section 2, and that's your brush knee movements. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Back to neutral. Strum the lute is going to the corner. Palm up. Sink the elbow. Lean forward. Shift your weight. Parallel stance. Close the door. Form the fist. Here's your series, just like in the warm-ups. Punch. Infinity sign is just the left hand. It's the divert and block. Left hand goes to the outside. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. and back. Okay, we try that again. Step back. Okay, neutral position. So this is your setup. You turn, you flip, separate the hands, pivot the torso, and now push off the back leg. Okay, so that allows you to keep the rear heel down as you go forward. And then back. Okay, to go to the left side, you round out, toe out, pass through center, turn to the left, flip the hands, spread the feet as you sink down, turn, push off the back leg. Go back to the right side for the third one, forward, toe out, push forward. That's brush knee 4 times. Neutral position, turn, back to center, center line poke, parallel stance, close the door. Sink in the elbows and knees, form the fists, and punch. Draw back, 1, 2, 3. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Okay, good. So if you've been doing this a while, forming the fists is this, divert and block is this, and punch is forward and back. But the important thing is when you form the fist, you already start to turn the waist, and then you turn again. If you cross the arms, the waist does rotate. The spine allows you to do the vertical rotation. Now when you're memorizing sequence, you don't pay attention to that, or you're not even aware of that. But once you have the sequence, then you also have to be aware that when you start to form the fist, if you don't turn the waist, then you're not going to be able to connect your hands and your legs. You know, it's critical that the torso and the hands and legs all work together as a unit. So, once you've memorized the sequence, you can go through it. Then you have to build the body mechanics. When you form the fist and you turn, there's your neutral position, the vertical elbow. When you punch forward, you sink your elbow. And then you separate the hands again. You go out, you go in, and you punch again. And then this hand stays in the center. Then you revert back, right? So between the forward and back, you have that exchange. Between the right and the left, you have that exchange. Once you punch, and you have leopard and tiger springs to mountain, you open the arms, square the body, and you come forward with the fingertips and push. And then you go back to neutral. Okay, so, what evolves is your body integration and the small movements that you don't pay attention to, and how the right and left side starts to, integrate as a relationship. The two sides always have to work together. So the two sides work together as a function of all the other parts moving. So the torso, the shoulders, the elbows, all the joints in the body have to be sort of activated. Otherwise, if you don't move those joints, or you start to move those joints, then it's just going to be unnoticed that those parts move. At least the mind doesn't actually understand that you're supposed to do that till you tell it to do it. So the mind has to direct the body, but as information that's stored here, it has to get the mind familiar with that it's supposed to be doing that. So when we're here, if we don't do this to set this up, then it doesn't know this. It doesn't know, so you say, well, that's just turning your palm out. But it's turning your palm out and then letting your forearm rotate and maintain a consistent position. So while we learn it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we didn't use our legs, right? So when we're here and we turn, now we're engaged. When we turn the torso, your body rotated, then your elbows and knees. So when this does this, they spread. And then the elbow sinks, the knee bends. You turn the spine, and as you're turning the spine and you go forward, you start to push off the back leg. And that creates the brush knee. So there's a lot of things going on. So what drives the forward movement is your legs. What drives the right and left movement is your torso. What creates the centerline position is your elbow position, right? Because the elbow dictates the direction. So all of those, have to work together. Now, the relationship, the elbow and the knee have to work together. The hand and the ankle, or the wrist and the ankle. The shoulders and the hips. All right, so everything, the primary movers, the big joints, they have to be engaged. So how do you get that to happen? You have to teach it. You have to teach your body that this is happening, or at least tell the body. The body won't do it right away because there's going to be conflict in the movement, or it's just kind of locked up tense because you haven't been moving it like this. Becomes a control factor. So when you turn and you turn, even though the body is going through the motions, it has to go through all these little things to set up. So if you're in the neutral position, you're set up. So if you're in the neutral position, the back is rigid, and you go to a position, then it looks like this. If it's broken, the movements not combine. So you form the fist, and then this is doing this. Cross the arms, and then you do this. If you're not pushing off the back leg, it looks like this. You see? So these are things that you don't, as someone watching and learning, you don't pick up on everything because you only can see certain things happening at one point or another. And the things is with the legs, you don't realize that this is supposed to be down, especially when you're new. But when you realize it, that the power comes from the legs, it's like pushing your car when it's stuck in the snow. You can put your hands on there and keep doing this, and nothing's going to happen. It's not until you get your hands on the back of the car, and then you kind of lunge in there, squat down, and try to stop pushing. Now, if you're like this, nothing's happening. It's not till you really push that you can create the action. So all the power comes from the legs. And then if you're standing on ice, every time you push, your feet go back. Right? Why? Because the power can't be transmitted forward because of the lack of friction. So you have to ground your rear foot and push off. So you need something stable to get the power off that leg. So that's how power is generated from the body. All right, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we go to neutral position. Strum the lute. When we first form strum the lute, it's right in your center. But it should be slightly twisted like this, where your torso is parallel to the 45-degree line, as if you're standing in an octagon, right? So we turn like this, that sets it up. Okay. Now when we're in the neutral position, like this, we turn the first movement by rotating the spine. This just maintains, right? Sustains the position. Then you turn the palm up, and then you turn the spine again. So when we go like this, 1, 2, it could be just an arm, or until you turn the palm up, and then you turn back. So we see the hand, we see the torso. But then you have to bring your sort of view from behind. And if you notice, when I turn like this, and I turn back, my spine went from outside my heel to on top of my heel, right? That's your vertical line. So between the heel, the coccyx area to the top of your head becomes a vertical line. That's where the vertical line is where you rotate off of. So when you go 1, 2, now your hands are like this. And then you go forward. Then you shift, step up, find your center line position, and push out. Relax the elbows and knees. Form your fists. Step up. Now here's your draw. Here's your combine. Combine and separate. There's your left. Here's your right. Here's your forward position. There's the sustaining of this and this. So this is defensive, this is offensive. Sustain the arm. When the hand crosses, fold the elbows, or fold the one that's straight. And then you have the balance motion. Okay. So when you're first learning sequence, just memorize the sequence, but some of these detailed things are for people that actually have gone through this already, and then you have to figure out when, how, and where to do this, right? So it's your body in space, right? So every time you go to a movement, you have to finish the movement, release the tension, finish the movement, release the, it's a constant, open, close, tension, no tension, tension, no tension. That's all your muscles does, right? They contract, they release, contract, they release. If you're contracting, then it's tension. If you release, then that's just soft, flaccid, no energy in the motion. So you have to go from solid to empty to solid to empty. So if I go like this and I turn, that creates a movement. When I'm relaxed, then it's no movement going this way, it's going this way after I turn this way. So you move right to move left, you move left to move right. When I go up and settle, then there's down. When it seems to be back, and I go forward, and I retreat, then it's back. There's the balance in motion. Everything has to go forward and back, right and left, up and down. So that's all programmed into your body. Once you get this in your body, then you become coordinated. But what happens during the stage of learning the movement is your improved circulation, because you're activating all the things required to move your skeleton. Your muscles work based on what it's supposed to do, but it's gentle movement. It's not using a lot of muscular force. So that's the advantage of doing this without stressing your joints out and using the muscles excessively. Okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale. Okay, inhale, exhale. So we'll do the short form and see if some of you can stay, do as much as you can, and then Sonny or Eddie can work with you. So let's try to do as much as we can, then you can split out. Okay, ready? Preparation? So the linear form just doesn't take you outside of the mirror. You're not using the mirror all the time. Kick the heel out, turn. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Turn, brush knee 4 times. Okay, so best thing is follow the person right in front of you, as long as they know it. Then you go to the left. Fist on the elbow. Form the fist and step up. Carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms, raise the hand. Bend from the waist, stalk flap swings, and we do a toe heel pivot. The left side grasps the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Stroke down, part the horse's mane. Step up, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Jade Lady work shuttle. Crossover, Jade Lady work shuttle. Hook your wrists. Cloud hands. And we're back to single whip. And reverse. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we'll go to the long form. And Son, you want to do the short form again? Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Ready? Preparation. Long form. reverse. Okay, kicks. Turn, left heel kick. Brush knee and push. Second brush knee, left side. Planting punch, right side. Turn, parry and punch. Step up. High pat the horse. Fold the elbows. Spread the leg. Cross behind. Open the stance. Right side goes up. Turns to the right corner. Stroke down. 180-degree turn. Left side. Beat the tiger. Lower hoop. Cross the forearm. Level the elbows. Right heel kick. 2 punches to the ear. Down, flip it over, fold the elbows. Parting leg. Flip the hands over, fold the elbows. Parting leg. Stroke down. Parry and punch. Form the fist. Punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms, leopard tiger, springs to mountain. Carry tiger to the mountain again. Cross the forearms, cross hands, obliques. Right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists, turn all the way to the front. Hold the ball and reverse. Diagonal flying right side. Sit back, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Right side twice. Toe out, step up. Left side, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Left side, step up, 2 more. Right side, part the horse's mane. Sit back, cross corner. Pivot turn. Forward and back. Stroke down, part the horse's mane. cross over. Sit back, turn. Sit back, grasp the sparrow's tail. The single whip. Okay, hold the ball. Shift. And single whip. Turn. Cover hand. Point out. Pull down. Step up. Lift up. Golden cockroach stands on one leg. Reverse. Repulse the monkey again. 3 times. Second movement is on the right. Third one goes back to the left. Carry tiger to the mountain. Open the stance. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Shift and step up. Step up and raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Stalk flaps wings. Turn. Brush knee and push. Insert needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Form the fist and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Third set of cloud hands. Turn. Palm strikes face. Turn 180. Single lotus kick. Brush knee and push. Sit back, go forward. Twist step, step up, right side, punch down the crotch. Sit back, toe out, step up, grasp the sparrow's tail again. Pivot and turn. Set up, downward posture, second time. Pull down. Step up. Cross hands, right foot forward. Retreat. Step up, left foot forward. Palm strikes face. turn. Double lotus, draw bow to shoot tiger. Palm strikes face. Second set, turn. Parry and punch. Step up. High pat the horse. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Hold the ball, reverse the ball, diagonal flying. Close the form. Okay, deep breathing. So, I remember when I first opened the school and I went out and taught, people would ask me, so how do you learn? You know, how do you progress? And, you know, the reality is it's through your practice and your discovery. But even I didn't realize how much you could discover. But after doing this for 26 years, you know, in this location, you start to understand a lot more about, you know, students and, you know, the assumptions that most teachers have. One of the assumptions most teachers have is that when you teach someone, they're going to go out and practice. But that's not true with most people. They need guidance. And then, you know, how do they evolve? How will a student evolve? You can only evolve as much as you understand. So you can't see things that your body's doing because you don't realize it's capable of doing things like that. So that's why doing something like this, it's a constant, you know, revisiting whatever you're doing. So you're a once a week practitioner, you're going to evolve differently from someone that does it twice a week or 3 times a week or every day. It's just, you know, just part of it. So just like as you get older, things that you don't use, it kind of goes away. So anything you learn in a short-term memory will go away immediately. As things enter long-term memory, that's what this stuff does. It goes into long-term memory, and it's a real, you know, mind-body connection. And you really learn a lot more than just exercising. So exercising is not just a physical thing. You exercise the mind. So what we learn, you know, the brain plasticity that they talk about, you know, as older people do all these things that you need to keep the brain working. So you crossword puzzles, all these things. But that's not the same thing as doing something that's physical. Because when you go through the physical side of it, you're actually really working the neurons and the network of the whole body. It's different from just thinking, you know. But the thing is, people don't realize that because, you know, people don't understand it. It's just like food, you know. They're always selling us a bill of goods of what's good for you. Then you realize it's bad for you, and then they tell you that, well, that was then, this is now. So, you know, because we don't know. We just, whatever you go to the supermarket, you just buy it, you know. And then they come up with organic, and they say, well, is organic really better, or is it really organic? So you just assume that you're getting something good, but you don't really know, you know. It's just what's kind of marketed. So, you know, learning this is just practice, and then my side of it is, if you notice, I teach differently from day one, way back when, right, Robin, you were here. You know, for long-term practitioners, you have to really realize the evolution of your learning and how your mind and your body will evolve. So, you know, I'm still evolving, trying to, you know, make things easier and better from, you know, the experience of students, what I see, because my observation is different from what you're looking for. And I try to sort of streamline the learning so that it makes it a bit easier, but there's no real shortcut to it. It's like you still have to go through the process because your system doesn't do things overnight. We actually learn things kind of slowly as humans. It takes us a little while to get it. So, and we were talking about that's because the gestation period is so long for humans that we just don't learn things, and it's getting kind of longer for kids that grow up now. It takes them a lot longer to become, I guess, adults that are responsible. Because I remember, Helen's grandmother was a mother at 14, and that's how it was back then. But today, you could be 45 before you even become a parent, if you do. It's how it is. So anyways, ready? Bow. Salute. So Mara always wonders, how come you can do this day in and day out and not get bored?
So you still learn something new for yourself. In other words,
Oh, yeah.
You might see me doing something and go, oh yeah, I have a different way I'm going to teach that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you get surprised sometimes?
Well, you know what I'm really surprised at is how the muscle memory forms, how consistent, accurately things come out that just happens over time, and understanding of concepts and principles that that's if you're looking for it too.
Yeah.
You don't look for it, you just go through the motions, and then you just assume you're doing it correctly. But no, you can't assume anything. That's what I.
It was tricky. Joanne asked about the.
Joanne, yeah.
Beat the. Is it beat the tiger?
Yeah.
Where